This week on Channel 8 News, we'll take a look at Respond Training, a sculpture exhibit, house safety, and more. Channel 8 News starts right now. Good evening and welcome to Channel 8 News. I'm Whitney Ice.
And I'm Madeline Mosbauer.
After the house fire last week, Brianna Wesley took an inside look at how to prevent fires and keep your house safe during the winter. Brianna?
During this week, I was able to get a sit-down interview with Matt Johnson. He is a volunteer firefighter here in Maryville. This week, he talked to us about tips and tricks on how to avoid causing a house fire.
On a sweater instead of turning on a space heater, all those things are going to be helpful. Don't overmax a plug in your electrical system. Just kind of try to be cognizant of those dangers and remember to go back and turn off your curling iron, right? Or in this particular instance, a space heater.
During this sit-down, Matt explained how socioeconomics and temperature often plays a role in a house fire.
Probably the most hazardous time for us, or the time we're most likely to have a house fire. And the reasons are it's cold outside and people don't want to be cold, so they heat their houses any way they can. And a lot of times it follows socioeconomic conditions. We have a tendency to have house fires in college houses because college kids are poor. And landlords could do a better job of ensuring good insulation and proper electrical work and things like that.
Matt has some great tips on how to avoid house fires for college students and families in Maryville. To find out more information on how to avoid house fires, check out safewise.com. This was Brianna Wesley reporting for KNWT Channel 8 News.
Thanks, Brianna.
Trevor Nicholas was able to check out an art and sculpture exhibit that Northwest held. Trevor?
From January 14th to February 7th, students were able to visit the gallery in the Olive Duluth Fine Arts Building to view graduate students' sculpture and ceramic artwork. I had a chance to sit down and speak with Veronica Watkins about the gallery.
So this is one of our the shows that we're hosting for this year in the Olive Duluth Gallery. So periodically, maybe once every month or two, the show changes and we host or invite different artists. And this gives our students an opportunity to see really great artwork and many times hear artists that come and give a talk about their artwork, their process, and where their ideas come from to Maryville. Was so a smaller community. So we're trying to, instead of them being in a big city, we're bringing a lot of these opportunities here for them.
This is Veronica's first year in this particular role. However, she has been working for Northwest since 2002, teaching foundational courses.
It's for our students, really. In this case, we collaborated with UNL, so it's a benefit to their students as well, and that it's an opportunity for them to curate their own show, and they get to come and talk, give a presentation, and do demonstrations in our studio. So our students get to see that, but then they're getting the experience of doing their side of it too. So it's really a win-win.
My name is Trevor Nicholas for Channel 8 News.
Thanks, Trevor.
When we come back, we'll take a look at some more recent news and events. Don't go away.
Welcome back to Channel 8 News. I'm Madeline Mosbauer.
And I'm Whitney Ice, and here are some events happening at Northwest and the surrounding areas.
A Maryville man who had allegedly wrecked into the Palms last year is standing trial this week. 22-year-old Alex Catterson is being charged with a DWI, death of another, not a passenger. The accident occurred on January 7, 2018, when McCoy was walking out of the Palms with her friends before Catterson's black two-door truck crashed into the bar. McCoy was injured at the scene and was taken to St. Francis Hospital, where she was pronounced dead. The 5-day trial will start on Monday.
On Tuesday, February 12th at 7:30, join the Office of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion and Northwest Symphony Orchestra as they pay homage to Black History Month with a series of musical performances featuring special guest Richmond Punch, a violinist extraordinaire. The concert is free and open to the public.
Join Northwest Campus Dining in celebrating the grand opening of Mooyah, its newest dining location. The celebration will kick off with the Maryville Chamber of Commerce ribbon cutting ceremony, followed by refreshments, door prizes, and giveaways. The ceremony will take place Wednesday, February 13th at 11 a.m.
Career Services and Northwest Alumni Association are collaborating this spring to offer Chat with a Cat and connect students with Northwest alumni and friends during informal lunchtime gatherings. Today's session is with Greg McDaniel, City Manager of the City of Maryville. The sessions are from noon to 1 p.m. each Wednesday. Students are invited to grab lunch at Bearcat Commons in the J.W. Jones Student Union and sit with an alumni host in the reserved lunch areas.
Theater Northwest presents Love Letters, which runs February 14th through the 16th at 7:30 p.m. and February 17th, 2019 at 2 p.m. Love Letters is about two childhood friends who exchange letters with each other throughout their childhood and into adulthood, despite vastly different paths their lives have taken them. Tickets are $10 and can be purchased in the cashiering office on the first floor of the administrative building by phone at 660-562-1321 or at the door upon 1 hour before showtime.
When we get back, we'll take a look at more recent events and news. Don't go away. Welcome back to Channel 8 News. I'm Whitney Ice.
And I'm Madeline Mosbauer.
Alex Paulskill attended Wellness Services Respawn training. Alex?
Last Tuesday, Wellness Services offered a 4-hour training service at the station called Respond for all students to attend. I got to sit down with Wellness Services counselor Rachel Mayfield about the Respond training.
Respond is our campus mental health, kind of a challenge for our whole campus to be able to help students recognize, as well as faculty and staff recognize those students who might be struggling with a mental health concern. It's just making more of conversations about mental health in general, making sure that students know who they can tag, so that if they're kind of the person that somebody comes to, they're more equipped in understanding how to respond to someone who might be struggling with a mental health crisis. We work a lot with Partners in Prevention, which Maryville Partners in Prevention is a component of the state of Missouri Partners in Prevention. The second part of it is that we work with faculty and staff members to see if there's different organizations or classes that want to be a part of this. So the beginning is really just trying to set the tone with understanding what mental health is, challenging students to lean into their discomfort, but also recognizing I might not be ready for some of these things. There's videos, there's scenarios, there's role playing that they're taking a part of, because Respond ultimately is to prevent suicide. Like, that is the ideal purpose of Respond. But then even counseling itself, come before the crisis, call, make an appointment with counseling services. You can always call our front desk 8 to 5 and reach out to a professor or another student or a staff member, and they'll get them connected to us too.
Reporting for KNWT Channel 8, I'm Alex Paulskill.
Thanks, Alex.
On Thursday, February 28th, the Student Activities Council will put on its annual grocery bingo at the Rec Center from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. Be sure to attend for free groceries and gifts.
Northwest was selected by American Association of State Colleges and Universities to participate in its Center for Success program. The AASCU is a higher learning national organization comprised of over 400 universities for the purpose of collaborating to share and understand ways of advancement for public higher education. Northwest is one of the 6 universities selected across the nation that were selected to participate in the 15-month Center for Success project. The project kicked off January 18th and is expected to be completed by March 2020. Project lead and director of academic success, Allison Hoffman, said the university does things well in terms of student success, but is always looking for ways to move forward and in a positive direction.
Well, that's all the time we have for Channel 8 News.
For stories that matter to you, catch Channel 8 News at 6:15 p.m. right here on KNWT Channel 8 or on our YouTube page, KNWT 8.
Northwest Sessions is up next. From all of us here at Channel 8, I'm Madeline Mosbauer.
And I'm Whitney Ice. Have a great night.